I briefly touched on TimeWarp when I was doing a video about games similar to TimeSplitters in themes and gameplay, but I think it deserves a proper overview, because both of the demos released for it and the promotional media released for it show a ton of promise. It's really fun to play, both demos are. I love the heart put into it, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's got a lot of creative vigor to it, and it feels like an entirely different game despite being built off the Half-Life 1 engine, or at least Zash 3D. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about TimeWarp, why it's a fantastic mod, why it has a lot of promise, and why I'm hopeful for the future of it.
What? Everything okay?
So TimeWarp is set along different time periods in a dystopian period. You're playing as X-25, a cyborg sent back in time to recover time crystals to overthrow an evil dictator, with the assistance of Jay, a robotic companion who acts as his main mission guidance and occasionally a backup partner for gun battles. It's interesting. It's set across different time frames, like I said. There are two demos for it. One set in a mine that is in a cave with lava everywhere, and another that's in this bustling 21st century city that is being controlled by an armed mercenary group. The city demo is a lot further along with an identity than the lava cave demo, but both still play well and they both have the unique feeling of the mod. Generally speaking, it is a boomer shooter, so you just collect guns wherever they are. You have an unlimited arsenal for that. You're navigating around obstacles, solving puzzles, platforming, fighting enemies, fighting alongside allies, and finding secrets, getting further into the story, seeing things unfold as they progress. Unlike Half-Life, there are cutscenes, there's a fully voiced protagonist, and the vibe is an interesting mix of a cartoonish art style and a relatively low-poly design. These complement each other well, though, same with the colorful aesthetics. They make enemies and characters and environments stand out. They make them look well despite having a very dated engine to work with.
What the hell was that?
Whatever you are, come out with your hands up.
We ain't afraid of putting a bullet in your head, you know.
Chill out. Don't shoot.
Both demos of TimeWarp have a lot of lighthearted fun to them, though they are surprisingly bloody and filled with explicit language. It's not an issue, just kind of a funny juxtaposition of this lighthearted, cheerful design alongside enemies bleeding when they're shot and your lead pipe getting covered with blood when you hit enemies with it. Combat is more refined in the city demo, but you'll generally have a similar feeling both ways. It's a pretty good challenge. You can't just run and gun enemies. They'll fight you pretty well. They'll throw grenades or dynamites. They'll work together to try to flush you out at different spots you're holed up in. And you generally have to go for headshots and avoid getting hit to have your aim being thrown off. In the city demo, you can summon Jay to fight alongside you. She'll have her own health bar, and if she's destroyed, she will regenerate and you'll be able to summon her again. Or you can recall her if you want repairs done immediately. In the Lava Cave demo, one of the detectives you're working alongside will assist you at one point, though you can't summon Jay in that one. The enemies are your typical humans for the most part. The Lava Cave demo has you fighting these miners that have been possessed or controlled by some unnatural force. They're carrying Thompsons and revolvers. You have some other guns you can use there as well, like a futuristic pistol and dynamite and such. The city demo is a much more expansive arsenal with a FAMAS, a SPAS 12 that can fire pump action or semi-auto, a sniper rifle, grenades, a grenade launcher, of course the lead pipe, the pistol, and some other goodies, including mounted weapons. The length of the city demo is further than the Lava Cave demo too. It even features a boss battle with a helicopter and some other cool set pieces, like this shipping container area where you can use a mounted gun to blow holes into the crates and obtain items inside them. The world of TimeWarp is warm. It's pleasant, comfortable, it's easy to delve into. The characters are charming in their own ways, and I think the shout-out needs to go to Jay. The voice acting and design are just really sweet. She reminds me of Julie from Onirism.
Let's see. According to my databases, they are GRC private security. That's odd. I can't find anything else about them. There's just nothing.
The voice actor for X25 is okay. I think he's just the developer of the mod, so I can't really fault him for giving a decent performance. What matters is that it works. Enemy banter is great as well, at least for the city demo. That's always a win in my books. I love it when enemies chatter with each other, when they taunt you, when they're reacting to the different things they're doing around levels. Navigation's pretty straightforward. Levels don't hold your hand, but you'll be able to follow along with where you're supposed to go. There's a pretty logical pattern to where everything is and what you're supposed to do to advance things. And this does lead to some pretty cool set pieces as well for both of them. I'd say the highlight of the Lava Cave demo is the water temple you encounter, which is really lush and colorful. Highlight of the city demo would probably be the initial skyscraper climb when you're coming up this construction site. You're fighting floor by floor using an elevator, a crane to make your way through it. It's pretty neat, and there's a verticality to the combat, where some enemies are higher than you, lower than you, and there are different ways you can approach the construction yard, going straight in and taking the fight head on, or sneaking around and getting the initial strikes in. Plus, being able to throw J in makes it so that you aren't just taking a ton of fire from enemies.
Let's go.
TimeWarp's soundtrack's really good too. It's upbeat, vibrant, it fits the setting of the demos both ways, honestly. It makes you want to keep pushing through and explore and see what else this lush world has to offer, which is fitting, of course. Everything just feels so well constructed, from the designs of the characters, to the environments, to the music, to the guns themselves. They remind me of the shooters of the 2000s, especially Serious Sam, at least when it comes to the art style. And I'm sure that's why there are a set of dual Uzis you can acquire in the city demo. As for faults with it, I feel like the city demo addressed some of the issues with the Lava Cave demo. My complaint is that in the Lava Cave demo, there is apparently a shotgun you're supposed to be able to pick up. For the life of me, I was not able to find it. I looked all over. I used no clip at one point to try to get around the level and to try to find that damn shotgun, and I couldn't find it. Sure, I was able to cheat it in later on, along with some other unused guns that are kind of cool, like a Bison with a red dot sight. But I couldn't find it normally, and there are ammo pickups for this shotgun, as if to taunt you. Like, oh yeah, here's what you could be using, but I couldn't find it, and that just bugs me. Like, no, seriously guys, where did you put that shotgun? I wanted to use it. That isn't really an issue for the city demo. Everything is placed naturally there. There are secrets to find, sure, but they are obtained more naturally. They aren't as cryptic, I guess you could say. I'm also not as certain where the story's going. I think it'll probably be a period-by-period situation where you're exploring different time periods and an overall arc unfolds as you get further into it. I don't really have fault with that, though. TimeSplitters 2 did that really well. Future Perfect did it really well. I've heard Time Shift did it well, but I've never played that one. I'm hopeful the developers will continue to make good progress on it. They've made screenshots of their current work. They've shown off models and updates to the existing assets. It looks really good. And I was pleasantly surprised when I replayed both demos and found them both to be a lot of fun. They're really charming. They're really unique for Goldsrc games. I mean, technically it's Zash 3D, but it's still based off the Half-Life 1 engine. And like The Last Goodbye, you could convince me that this is an indie game. This feels like an indie game. There's very little reuse from Half-Life, especially in the city demo. Not many in the way of placeholders or anything else. I'd recommend both demos, very much so. Starting with the Lava Cave demo, then doing the city demo. That way you can appreciate the improvements made, but both are still fantastic.
Jay, I think I found it. Is this it?
Yes. It seems you're gonna have to find a way to get to it, though.
I'll figure it out. I'm glad I'm finally done with this place.
I wish the developers the best of luck. You guys are making a fantastic mod. This is a work of art. I really mean it. It goes above and beyond to deliver something that doesn't even feel like Half-Life, and I hope that you'll be able to deliver on the final product. And hey, I mean, if you guys decide to go indie for whatever reason, I'll be right there to wishlist it, because TimeWarp has proved enough that you can make a really fun game. A really inventive, creative game with a lot of warmth and love and vigor put into it. So thank you all for watching. Strongly recommend both TimeWarp demos. If you have to play one, play the city demo, because that's the most recent version of it, and that really shows the strengths of TimeWarp. And here's hoping I'll be able to do a video on the full mod when it eventually releases. Take care.